Welcome back to Irk Russell Athletic Park, Eagle Field here on the campus of Georgia Southern University as we have both U19 boys semifinal action to close out today's semifinal Saturday here in the 2016 Georgia State Cup. Our first semifinal U19 boys game is KSA versus NASA. And Eric and Tana, my broadcast partner, I'm Brandon Joseph. We saw them line up, and we already mentioned just how big and strong they look.
Michael Samnick, the goalkeeper for KSA, 6'5", graduated last year from Centennial High School, and this dude looks like he covers the entire goal. All right, this dude is a monster. This dude is huge.
Action underway, and what do we expect from this U19 game? Bigger size, faster tempo, more physicality?
These are all guys that played in college this past year, coming back to maybe get some more playing time, some touches. They didn't play all that much last year, and they just want a nice tournament to get more playing time in. It's going to be high intensity, very fast paced, lots of good first touch, crisper passes, nice 1-2 combinations. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of everything, and it's going to be really good soccer to watch.
NASA in the white uniforms, white bottoms going from left to right. KSA in the yellow uniform tops, black bottoms with black numerals going from right to left. So this free kick will be taken by Lucas Joyner as he rolls it in. The unnumbered one for NASA. Walker Nance. Andrew Deltac trying to work it in. It's going to be knocked away. And they will push up. Swung back to Nance. KSA in possession. Playing it back near side.
Really content with just playing around the back right now. Forcing NASA to come to them, open up some space in the midfield.
This is Sebastian Guzman. Ball knocked out of play. Possession will stay with KSA. Throw-in will be taken by number 21 as he is instructed to come back. Throw-in. Near side. Gonna slide the ball into the box, knocked away. KSA will maintain possession. KSA in possession, trying to look for something to turn. Sebastian Guzman gets the ball knocked away. Right in the corner. Danny Keyrath. Keyrath in the center, knocked away. He's trying to get it on Huberto Sevilla. Keyrath again, side of the net, out of play.
Hit the ball got over the top of the ball. So you get that rolling action. But as you can tell, the tempo is up, the pace is up, everything is up. Everything is elevated just a couple notches higher. These are all boys trying to get some more playing time. Maybe impress the college coaches, maybe use this opportunity to improve their skill set so that they can get some more playing time on their own college teams.
KSA still in possession. Outside of the first 90 seconds or so, KSA has held the ball relentlessly. As I say that, they turn it over.
KSA, NASA demanding a PK. I disagree.
It is a run up for KSA. KSA trying to get on the end of it. Ball kicked up and out of play. Sebastian Guzman, the runner for KSA, as the ball was knocked out of play. Throw in, controlled by KSA. KSA trying to turn the field back. But NASA will clear it down deep.
He might be the biggest keeper I've ever seen.
The keeper number 12, Michael Samnick.
And he's 19-ish.
Turnover in the midfield. Lucas Joyner trying to get something going for NASA. Lucas Joyner made a move. Contact, and we will get a whistle.
Oh, I don't know about that one. He had already lost possession of the ball. It looked like he had ran into the KSA player.
Will be a free kick. 3 guys standing around the free kick. Christopher Paul. Andrew Deltak. Player without a number. Player without a number kicks it into the legs of Alfredo Rivera. Played back to the keeper. We'll swing it out to Walker Nance. Walker Nance, the unnumbered one. Swing it up wide. Ball will be held in. Field flip. As KSA looks to get something moving forward.
This is a game where you're not going to see many errant passes.
Get a whistle.
And you're going to see seriously physical play.
No score here early in this U19 boys semifinal. KSA in the yellow, black shorts. NASA's in the all white, blue numbers. KSA swing something out wide. Squared up ball knocked out of play. It will be a throw in to KSA off NASA. You mentioned the physicality, as you can see. A lot of hands on bodies.
Yeah, that's going to go both ways. So the ref should let them play most of the match. Let them be physical. As long as the physicality is equal on both sides, it shouldn't be an issue.
In midfield, ball's kicked around. Near side KSA. KSA keeping possession in the midfield. And with this being an older age group, you see a lot more possession-based. Look for good runs.
Good runs, good passing, good movement, passing into open spaces.
Big goal kick here for NASA. Nassau's goalie, not to be shortchanged, but he still pales in comparison to Michael Samnick, the other keeper for KSA.
This guy's Andre the Giant. He's huge.
Ball rolls out of play, will go back to KSA. Throw in, KSA. They've held the most possession here early in this first half of this first boys semifinal. Near side, Danny Keyrath. Keyrath, hesitation move, swings it out. And get something going towards the goal. Onside.
Offside.
Offside. Herberto Sevilla. Flag came up just a little late, but offside nonetheless.
Sevilla playing his college soccer at St. Joseph's University. Went to high school at Campbell High School out of Marietta, Georgia.
Near side. Deep ball. Nobody home. Will roll out for a goal kick. Michael Samnick will take it. He's telling everybody to move deeper because I really doubt he kicks anything short. Near side KSA, back in possession of the ball. Get a foul on Walker Nance. Quick restart for KSA. KSA going near side. Tries to turn the corner, get it in the box. Long shot, smacked away by the keeper. Great save to not get out of play. Will concede the corner, but I'm sure he'd take that rather than the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, great reaction save, pushing it just wide. Pushing it wide and out of bounds. There's no chance for a rebounded shot.
Corner kick. KSA coming up. Lyman in. Low corner, couldn't get any height on the ball. Be cleared out by Nassau in the midfield. Foot race will be won by KSA. Up ahead, Christian Perez. Perez, Danny Keyrath. Ball knocked away. Middle of the field. Sebastian Guzman. Guzman with it in the middle of the field. Guzman thought about it. Thought twice. Gives it up, tries to get it back. Kicked away by a Nassau defender. And throw it in the box onside, but too strong, controlled by the keeper. Nassau coming up the far side. Nobody around. Samnick will control it without issue. Quickly rolls it out. Try to get something going for KSA. KSA in possession like they've been for most of this first half. No score. This U19 boys semifinal. Flipping the field. Still at midfield for KSA. Looking to turn it upfield. They're going to come near side to do it. Get a runner up from the back. He eyes where he wants it to go. Will he be able to get to the end of it? Kirath. Kirath does get the end of it. Will he be able to turn the corner? He does get to turn the corner. Back to the middle of the field. Open look. Hesitation. Try to get it into Guzman. Ball cleared out by NASA. Contact in the middle. Referee says play on. Contact, play on. NASA will clear it to the midfield, but it will stay with the possession of KSA. KSA doing a really good job possessing the ball. Middle of the field. KSA, you hear the coaches yelling, work it in the middle. Sends it deep. It's going to be a throw-in to NASA. Still no score. Out of play, NASA will retain possession. NASA in possession in their white uniforms, pushing forward. Little hurdle. Tries to get something going. Near side run. No whistle.
No foul on that one.
Ball rolls out of play. Ref says, chill out, everybody. I got this. Although the ref will concede that no foul can actually be committed against Michael Samnick, because no man is big enough to commit a foul against Michael Samnick. In midfield, that was Lucas Joyner turning the ball over to KSA. Danny Kirath. Kirath trying to get a roll up ahead, but nobody home. Man he was looking for was Sebastian Guzman. And near side to Walker Nance. Walker Nance flips it back to Newell Akandi. In the middle, Sterling Vaughn. Nigel Blackwood out wide. As NASA trying to turn the corner and get something moving forward. Walker Nance, fight for the ball. Comes out the other end to Danny Kirath and KSA. Holy roller. Sevilla sets it up high to the wide side. As they're looking for the cross, they're going to put it back to Roberto Sevilla.
Sevilla's got that Balderrama hair.
Deep cross. Fair catch. Caught by the keeper. Still no score here in the first half. We'll get a foul call just outside the box. Jad Alcohol was taken down. And NASA will have their first scoring opportunity. Andrew Deltac will take the free kick. Two-person wall. Low in! Roll flicked over the net and out of play. They got the look that they wanted, but they were called offsides even before.
It's a great free kick. Bad positioning of the wall to allow a ball like that to get pretty much right into the top of the 6-yard box. Bad hit by the NASA player to send it over the bar. That's the first opportunity we've seen from any team, right?
First opportunity for extended possession for NASA also, but you're right, the first true scoring opportunity for any of these teams.
Big man's got moves.
Ball knocked off of KSA. Looks like we'll have some substitution. One sub will come on for KSA. Midfield Arturo Hernandez for NASA. He's going to swing it out wide, far and wide. Deep cross, trying to get on the end of it. Headed to stay in. No, offsides or out of bounds. Flag for out of bounds. Held in by NASA. Walker Nance crossing it in, kicked off of a KSA player and out of bounds for a corner kick.
I really just want to see Sam make an incredible save. As big as he is, I'm curious to see how well he moves in the goal. Just towers over everyone on the field right now.
Corner kick, header, knocked up and over the net by Samnick, and for a big guy, he moves pretty darn well.
That's a great save by Samnick. Nice reaction save. Pushing it over the bar for another corner, but a save nonetheless.
Walker Nance tried to use the noggin for the back of the net. So they'll get another corner kick. Will be out of play for a goal kick. We will take our first half water break, it looks like. No score here in this U19 boys semifinal game between KSA and NASA. Eric Quintana, my broadcast partner, what have you seen from these teams early on in this contest?
Well, everything we thought we'd see early out. You know, the level of sophistication between the two teams when it comes to their passing, when it comes to their movements, off-ball movements, their runs. Everything is just taken to a higher level. The experience is obvious, and hopefully we see more of that in the rest of this game and in the game to come.
Well, while we have a second, I just want to quickly thank all of our sponsors here at the 2016 Georgia State Cup. Publix is one of them. They're the official supermarket of Georgia soccer. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. BSN Sports. Visit bsnsports.com today. From apparel to footwear to team uniforms, BSN Sports is the nation's leading factory direct supplier of sports and physical education equipment. Ortho Atlanta is the official orthopedic and sports medicine provider of Georgia Soccer and Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side. And again, you can follow along with all the action at Georgia Soccer on Twitter and Instagram. On Facebook, facebook.com/Georgia Soccer. We're using the hashtag GA State Cup 16 for this event on all of those platforms. So you be sure to tweet, Instagram, Facebook, mention. You can tweet at us directly. I'm at B Joseph Radio, and my broadcast partner Eric Quintana is at Eric Quintana 47. We will be back tomorrow with 3 more championship games. 1 more tonight, the other boys U19 semifinal between Concord Fire and UFA. That game will kick off roughly about 9 o'clock or 7 o'clock or about 20 minutes after this game ends. A game in which we have no score as we resume from the second half water break.
First half water break.
First half water break. Second part of the first half is what I meant to say all along. Sebastian Guzman gets taken down.
Right outside the box, yep.
Half step away from being inside the box and earning himself a penalty kick. Lining up to take the PK will be Danny Kirath.
This is a great spot for a curling shot. Back post, if you can get over the bar, put it near post. Anything in the upper 90. So many options when you're a right-footed kicker and you're on the left side.
Delay in the action as they set up the 5-man wall.
And if you notice, you'll see that the tallest is on the very left.
And he hit the second to shortest.
And as you get towards the midfield, or as you get closer towards to the inside, you get shorter. That is done on purpose for all you young keepers out there.
So the keeper has a better angle. You try to set up the tallest towards the post.
Yeah, you set the tallest towards the outside, and as you're setting your wall up closer into the middle, you want your shortest guy there.
It earned KSA a corner kick because it went off the nose of Manasseh defender. Corner, deep corner, held in by KSA. Bouncing off the head of a couple of players, will finally settle down. KSA maintains possession. Onside. Guzman tried to get on the end of it, just missed from getting a goal and putting his team up 1-0.
Yeah, great run there, great pass. Just couldn't get on the end of it.
Take a look at the run by Guzman, unable to get on the end of it. And it was knocked out of play.
The other thing you tend to see when you're playing better competition, higher age groups, is the opportunities for goals become less and less because the defenses are just that good.
Ball played back to the keeper. Andrew Deltac up ahead. Kieran reverses his position to get away from Walker Nance. It's a far side tackle, strong tackle, no whistle. Referee says play on. It will be a throw-in to KSA.
As long as both teams are equally physical, this ref should let them play on.
Whistle by the ref as we were getting a substitution as KSA took the throw in. Throw in. It's turned over to Nassend. Played back almost to the keeper, but now in the midfield. Arturo Hernandez. Arturo Hernandez looking for Walker. Slips and falls. And will get called for a handball, it looks like, as he was on the ground. Made contact with the ball. Far side KSA. They've maintained a lot of the possession in this first half. Slide in the box. Good look by Kieran. Knocked away by a defender and kicked the safety out of play. Another good look by KSA.
The ball is about to slip right through the box and happened to find a KSA teammate. Surprised he didn't finish that. It's a great opportunity, and the second opportunity we've seen from KSA to really capitalize on taking the lead, but just couldn't notch it in.
It will be a throw in here for KSA. Kick back to the defensive line. KSA seemingly playing a lot of guys forward as well. Only keeping 2 on the very back line.
Well, there's 4 on the back line, and the 2 fullbacks will push up when needed, and they'll fall back when on the when needed.
Kieran in the middle. Gonna kick it back to Danny Kieran. He's looking to make a run. Trying to turn the corner. Danny Kieran. Reset his field. Hesitation move. Long kick from distance knocked away by the keeper. And NASA would look to try to push something and maintain offense and get a little bit of an offensive push moving forward. Hernandez, Arturo Hernandez, 2 defenders, tries to spin away from one. Gets the ball taken away by the other. Arturo Hernandez staying with it, but it's played back to Michael Samnick, the keeper. KSA trying to get numbers going forward. 3 moving forward, with the ball slide tackle away by Matt Taylor, but he committed the foul as called by the referee. Far side, KSA looking across. Low cross as it was deflected down right off the foot. And it was kicked away to safety. The ball will stay with KSA. Out of play will be a throw-in to NASA. Throw in. NASA will retain possession. Deep throw in. Off ahead. and controlled by Michael Samnick. Hard to get anything over the top of Michael Samnick.
Yeah, I imagine getting crosses into his box is a tough feat.
Samnick sends it deep.
If I'm NASA, I'm shooting everything low into the corners.
Hernandez, Arturo Hernandez. Gets the ball moving forward. That's Andrew Deltac. Andrew Deltac runs into contact, tries to fight through the contact, but loses possession. Deep from KSA. Trying to get it on the foot of Alfredo Rivera. But we will get a whistle as the ball rolls out of play, and we will get a couple of substitutions. Still no score in the first half of this U19 boys semifinal here at the 2016 Georgia State Cup.
About 10 minutes left in this first half. Good opportunity for anyone to take advantage and get a goal before this half ends.
Throw in from KSA. Miscommunication, nobody running forward for the boys in yellow.
KSA really dominating most of the possession, especially in their defensive and midfield. But once they try to get into that final third, they have a hard time maintaining control of possession, and a few errant passes.
As opposed to NASA, who's just really having trouble getting the ball and keeping the ball, let alone controlling it in the attacking half.
Yeah, NASA is not getting much moving forward. Very much on the defensive right now. They haven't pulled everyone back to defend. They're really defending with just their four back line and their defensive center mid.
Substitutions here as Jad Arslan heads off the field for NASA. KSA near side. Christian Perez. Perez. They're playing it back. Joseph Atempe.
Joseph Atempe playing his college soccer at Georgia Gwinnett College.
Deep ball trying to get on the end, but it will bounce out of play. Throw into KSA. Played back to the keeper, Michael Samnick.
The few times NASA has been able to get into the attacking third, it's been on the wings. So I'm wondering if at halftime, the coach doesn't tell their players just get as wide as they can, try to spread the field, open up some passing lanes, open up some running lanes. Right now, NASA has gotten absolutely nothing out of their forwards.
Collision out of play. Will stay with KSA. We will have a substitution come on for NASA. As it looks like Jad Ekolo will leave. Still no score. The best opportunity for NASA came off of a set piece. Actually had it on goal, had to be punched over the top of the crossbar by the keeper, Michael Samnick. Other than that, they've had a hard time possessing the ball in the attacking half, had a hard time getting anything going. But it's KSA dominating the time of possession, but they themselves have had trouble actually getting shots on goal. KSA retains possession, throws one into the box, one hop to the keeper. We'll see if NASA can get something going, something towards the attack. Not much time left to go in this first half of play.
It's a great run. Oh, just too much.
A little too strong. Will be controlled by the keeper, Samnick.
And you had two forwards in more or less the same area. But you had your right winger out wide, creating a little bit of that passing lane.
Ball played off of Matt Taylor. Matt Taylor to Newell Akandi. Long run. Back in the middle to Akandi. Akandi drops it off to Hernandez. Hernandez swings it out. Toro Hernandez is going to go back to Akandi. Newell Akandi. They're going to play defensive half. Long look trying to get it on the end to number 50, Matt Taylor. Just a little short, but they will retain possession. Deltek makes a move. Deltek with the look. Deltek at Samnick, and Samnick has to punch it out of play. A second scoring opportunity from NASA, but they meet the wall, Michael Samnick.
It was a curling shot right at Samnick, but the curling effect that shot had can create havoc for a keeper. Third corner of the night for NASA.
NASA will take the corner. High corner, up over the fingertips of Samnick, but we have a whistle. A foul occurred in the box. Push foul, and it will be KSA ball. KSA. Near side. Something you hear more at this advanced age group, the U19s, a lot more talking.
Yeah, and it's a lot of just helping everyone out. It's a team effort. Everyone's talking to get themselves into a better position to play the ball better. Sometimes it's just encouragement, sometimes it's just direction.
Shot on goal. Samnick in the bread basket. Oliver Haynes with the opportunity. But call Michael Samnick gravy. He's got it smothered. Speaking of gravy, you can find all types of gravy at Publix supermarkets. Publix is the official supermarket of Georgia Soccer. And Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. KSA.
Looking to counter here.
If they could get on the end of that one, they had a chance to get a run going. But they don't. It's on the foot of Oliver Haynes, who leaves it to Lucas Joyner. Lucas Joyner swings it over to Andrew Deltek. Deltek in the middle to Arturo Hernandez. Arturo Hernandez looks to turn the corner, but the ball gets swept away by Joseph Amatempe and knocked up in KSA. Looking to try to get that run going again. They're going to flip the field. It's going to land perfectly on the foot of the midfielder who's going to push it forward. And it will be out of play. Possession will stay with KSA.
I got you.
Be a throw-in for KSA.
Oh, that's a foul.
Referee does not blow the whistle. It looked like something close to a blatant foul. They will play it up wide. The ball will be cleared out by Christopher Paul. Christopher Paul. Offside flag is up. Offside whistle finally comes.
Halftime.
And it's halftime here with no score in this U19 boys semifinal contest between KSA and NASA. Both teams came out, played hard, played tough, but unable to get many scoring opportunities.
Yeah, it's scoreless at half, and it's been a tough-fought battle between the two teams. KSA looks like they are the more dominant team. They seem to can maintain possession a lot better than NASA right now, but we'll see how the second half goes.
Your halftime score here at Eagle Field at Irk Russell Athletic Park in the U19 boys semifinal number 1. KSA 0, NASA 0. This is the 2016 Georgia State Cup.
Mike Tom's flashing at me.
Second half action getting ready to begin here in this U19 boys semifinal action in the 2016 Georgia State Cup. Brendan Joseph joined by Eric Quintana. No score here between KSA and NASA, a game in which KSA really dominated the first half.
Yeah, and all you got to do is continue to do what they've been doing. Nothing needs to change from the first half. The goals will come. For NASA, they got to find a way to possess in the midfield. Got to find a way to create opportunities for themselves. They got to, and I guess here's one way they did it. Free kick from right outside the area, and we'll see what they can make of this.
Immediate free kick. The foul on Tomas Perez. Perez will stand over the ball with Andrew Deltag as they decide which one of those two want to take the free kick here. Deltag will back off, it looks like.
I think if you have a left-footed kicker, that's the guy you want taking this kick right now.
Deltag steps over. Perez. Perez! Punch away by Michael Samnick.
Great save by Samnick. Great extension. Well done in punching it out towards the sideline. You always want to punch it out for a corner or as close to the corner flag as you can get it. Never back in front into the box.
Corner. Ball will settle down. Roll out of play for a goal kick. Michael Samnick still in goal for KSA.
Looks like Nassau has switched their goalkeepers.
Riley Wildman is the new keeper. Ball roll out of play for a throw-in to KSA. Throw-in. Danny Keyrath. Danny Keyrath around two defenders. Danny Keyrath tries to get in the box, will be cleared out, away, and out of play.
Danny Keyrath playing at Furman out of Loganville. Ranked as the number 54 prospect in the 2015 class by College Soccer News. Also the Gwinnett County Player of the Year.
At one point, I thought I would be the pride of Gwinnett County, but I've been overshadowed by Danny Keyrath.
He'll never be the pride of anything.
That's harsh here in a 0-0 contest. There's still time for a goal to be scored and for me to become the pride of something. Looking to turn the corner, Kirath, and get the ball poked away. Standing and was able to flip it off of a NASA player and earn the corner. So we'll get the corner kick here. No score in the second half. Deep corner. It's going to be cleared out to the other end line, but played by Lucas Joyner. Lucas Joyner knocks it out for a KSA throw-in.
KSA still doing a great job dominating possession, really controlling the pace and dictating the game. They're really taking the game to NASA as opposed to the other way around.
KSA maintains possession. Long roll up ahead. Tries to get it onside. Out comes the keeper, Riley Wildman makes the save and rolls it out wide. Over everybody's head and will roll back to the keeper, Michael Samnick. He's had to make a couple of great saves to keep this game knotted at 0.
And for as big as he is, to be able to move the way he does, that is outstanding for a keeper of his size.
Akonde.
NASA really not being able to string any passes together at all right now.
They've had the best looks, but also the most trouble of getting an attack going, which is kind of an interesting dichotomy. NASA trying to get something going, trying to get a breakout. It's going to be held in by KSA. KSA. Trying to get something moving in the zone. Going to be cleared out and away by Noel Alkandi.
Great outlet ball.
Turning it into a scoring opportunity. Jad Arslan with the cross. Going to land on the foot of Tomas Perez, but unable to get it actually to the keeper.
That might have been on target had he had the defender not been there.
It's a tip and a roll out throw in for NASA. Deep cross. Cleared away before it gets to the dangerous part of the box. Second half action in a 0-0 contest in this U19 boys semifinal game between KSA and NASA. Good throw in here. KSA sending the ball deep in the air. Sebastian Guzman hits it back past the midfield. Played it on the head back to the keeper, Riley Wildman. Tomas Perez. Perez looking out wide. He's got Matt Taylor. Matt Taylor looking to get it in. Matt Taylor squares up. Little chip shot. Doesn't go anywhere for him, so it's in the possession of Sebastian Guzman. Sebastian Guzman tried the drag foot. Ball gets knocked away. Played back to Akandi. Akandi plays it back to the keeper. Tomas Perez. Perez dancing. Perez leaves it back for Sterling Vaughn. Perez. Tomas Perez running between two defenders. Tried to get the look on, but unable to, but maintains possession.
Trying to split the defender with that pass.
Sterling Vaughn, Tomas Perez. Tomas Perez. Here's it back for Vaughn. Sterling Vaughn. As they retreat to try to move forward. Matt Taylor. Lucas Joyner. Send it out wide. Newell Candy. Contact was made, no foul. But a turnover did occur to KSA. KSA with the run up. Keeper Wildman comes out and makes a sliding save to prevent the run from Dylan Harper. Rolled softly to Michael Samnick.
Got some menacing clouds moving in. At least the sun will go away.
Skied by Samnick. After it takes a few bounces off the noggins of a few NSA players, it ends up in the possession of Riley Wildman. Lucas Joyner changed directions. Pass it up ahead. Little play on flick. Far side. Jad Ekalil. Out of play throw in for White.
NASA may have had their moments, but KSA is just playing flat out better than NASA right now.
No score. Throw in to Lucas Joyner. Joyner looking to turn. Out of play. Errant pass from Lucas Joyner. Throw in. NASA trying to make something move, couldn't cross it up into the box, then send down the other way. Fight for the ball. Candy boxes out. They're attacking forward for KSA. We'll have a foul. And NASA will get a free kick. Dragging foot is Tomas Perez. Hit out wide to Ekalil. Bad touch. Ekalil knew it as soon as he kicked it. But Tomas Perez saved it. Back to Ekalil. Tried to make the cross slide. Knocked out. We'll have a corner kick for NASA.
They've been good at creating moments like that, but overall, it's been KSA that's dominated the game, both defensively and on the attack. Now, if Nassau can take advantage of these opportunities, these set pieces. This is the fourth corner they've had so far. And I think the sixth set piece, two of which have resulted in saves by Samnick.
Corner swung in deep, headed away from trouble by KSA, but not clearing and getting possession. So it's Joyner flicking to the far side. Gonna play it back. Matt Taylor deep swings it in. Near side, Andrew Deltac. Deltac on a run. Andrew Deltac tried him, catch him with the okey doke and caught himself without possession of the ball. And it's KSA moving back the other way.
The wind is certainly picking up now. Those clouds looking more and more menacing. Temperatures cooled down significantly.
Stiff breeze going from left to right.
As we just got rid of our effects mic because it was so bad.
I don't think we got rid of the effects mic. The wind got rid of the effects mic for us. Ball out of play. And you can see the debris blowing across the field. The corner flag. Blowing in the wind. Which, how does such a stiff breeze like this affect high crosses and passes when you try to flip the field?
I mean, it affects it, but it's not usually not that big of an issue.
Smashing Guzman.
KSA seemingly just looking for the long ball right now, trying to squeeze something through the midfield and forward so that one of the strikers can run onto.
Guzman will play it back into the midfield. Ball played over to the near side. Guzman. Sebastian Guzman. Can play it in. Try to get the quick touch back. But unable to control it was Juan Respro. And be knocked out of play, and we'll get a couple of subs here for KSA. Two subs in for KSA. One of them leaving is Sebastian Guzman. Will come off for KSA. No score here in the second half. If it is tied, we will play two 10-minute overtime sessions. And if it's still tied after that, we will go to penalty kicks. The game we already had this morning with penalty kicks was our first one of the day. It was the U14 boys Concord Fire versus KSA. 5-3 Concord Fire to advance on penalty kicks. A lot of great action earlier today. One more left to go. Right after this one, Concord Fire versus UFA in U19 boys semifinal number 2. Foul called on KSA. Nassau will get possession of it. Moving it up, trying to turn the corner, is Jad Arsalan. Arsalan going to leave it back to Sterling Vaughn. Vaughn. So we can get Tomas Perez. A little too strong. Gets away from Perez. Nassau's able to come out. Turn the corner. Fire it deep.
Well laid off.
Andrew Deltac puts it in the middle of the field. Turned by Jad Ekelil. Far side, Walker Nance into the box, off of Ekelil's shoulder. Settled down by Deltec. Deltec had his jersey pulled, no foul called. As KSA moves the other way. Ominous looking clouds coming over Eagle Field at Irk Russell Athletic Park. Temperatures dropped, winds picking up. Ball kicked up ahead.
NASA's possession in the midfield is starting to pick up a little bit.
Tomas Perez, curling kick.
Offsides. Yeah, NASA doing a better job now controlling in the midfield, being able to transition between their defensive third, moving the ball into the attacking third.
Michael Samnick sets up for the goal kick. Samnick over midfield. Comes back the other way. But it's controlled by KSA. Foul. KSA will retain possession. They want to go for the quick restart, but didn't see anything they liked.
It's one of the few free kicks KSA has had all day.
Substitution. KSA making a couple of substitutions, and it looks like NASA will match. Long free kick controlled by Riley Wildman. He will look to get something going forward for his NASA teammates with the rollout. That's over to Thomas Perez. Perez will send it back. Back to Matt Taylor. Matt Taylor tries to flip the field. Goes through Nigel Blackwood. Newell Akandi. Akandi up. Slugish Joyner. Joyner over to Perez. Perez, quick one-touch pass over to Jad Ekelil. Ekelil onside, driving. Gets the cross, gets it knocked away, and kicked off. Well, it looked like it was off Ekelil, but they will call it a throw-in to NASA.
Great passes to play there. Great finding. Feet.
Throw-in will be taken by Matt Taylor. As we get a substitution for NASA. Taylor's throwing. Low into the ground. Sevilla turns and fires that away from danger towards the midfield. KSA trying to get a run out. 2-on-3, advantage to NASA. KSA trying to get something going. Hesitation. Sevilla in the middle. Ball's going to be knocked away. Back over near side, Jad Ekelil. KSA. David Zuniga. Zuniga sends it down off the head of Nigel Blackwood. It will be a throw-in for KSA. No score here in the second half, pre-water break. And we will hit that water break right now with no score here in the second half. The winner will advance to the U19 finals. Tomorrow we will have the second U19 semifinal coming up after this one. But before we go back to action, just wanted to thank our sponsors here at the 2016 Georgia State Cup. Publix is the official supermarket of Georgia Soccer. Publix supermarkets where shopping is a pleasure. BSN Sports, from apparel to footwear to team uniforms, BSN Sports is the nation's leading factory direct supplier of sports and physical education equipment. Visit bsnsports.com. Ortho Atlanta, the official orthopedic and sports medicine provider of Georgia Soccer. When you need to improve on your health from injury or illness, trust the orthopedic surgeons and staff at Ortho Atlanta to help you perform and live life at your best. And Nationwide Insurance, the official insurance partner of Georgia Soccer. Nationwide is on your side. Brandon Joseph alongside Eric Quintana for today's action, as well as tomorrow. We'll have 3 Championship Sunday matchups for you tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at BJosephRadio. Eric Quintana is at Eric Quintana 47. He tweets a lot of funny photos.
What?
Trying to give them a draw.
Funny photos?
Trying to give them a draw. Trying to hook them to want to follow you.
I tweet funny photos. Yes.
There you go. At Eric Quintana 47. And you can follow Dirty South Soccer at Dirty South Sock. No K, S-O-C.
Dirty South Sock for Dirty South Soccer, the SB Nation podcast for Atlanta United and all of Georgia soccer. We cover a lot of youth soccer, the Silverbacks, the Revolution, Peachtree MOBA. We don't do Tormenta FC yet, but we're looking for someone who maybe wants to do that locally here in Statesboro.
And just let me say, I was at the Tormenta FC game last night, and as the kids say, it was lit.
Also, the Mazda South podcast at EBOTS Podcast.
Are you going to keep on talking about yourself, or can I talk about the Tormenta FC game? That was lit. Ball kicked out of play. Sharon almost made a great play. Sharon with Georgia Soccer. KSA with possession. Going to play it back to the keeper, the big keeper, Michael Samnick. He'll send it deep. And it will bounce out of play.
The tempo has really taken a couple notches down. It almost as if NASA's content with the 0-0 draw and taking an extra time and try their luck there.
Throw in for KSA. KSA bumps over to the side. KSA. Turn, fire, away. NASA trying to get a run up. Nice pass over to the trailer. But it was intercepted.
KSA with so much of the possession right now, but just cannot get anything on frame. Can't even get a shot off. I don't think they've had a clear-cut shot this half.
We'll get a whistle for the offside flag being up. And the ball will go over to NASA. Free kick for Nassau. Slide tackle by Jad Ekalil. Took down the KSA defender. He'll be called for that foul. And a turnover in your own zone, something you do not want to do.
Looks like they're starting to cramp, too.
It has cooled off a little bit in the fluctuation of heat to cool to heat. Will play tricks on these guys' body, but he's up dancing around, trying to work some feeling back and stretch himself out. You can see it on these guys' jerseys on the close-up, how much the wind has picked up here at Eagle Field at Eric Russell Athletic Park here in Statesboro. What a great move by Joseph Amatempe. Tried to get it out wide to Herberto Sevilla. Ball will roll out of bounds. And it will be a goal kick for NASA.
KSA very much threatening with that high press look.
Wildman with a goal kick.
Almost as if KSA isn't going to let anything short. They're going to force him to go long, knowing that they can't hold possession that long in the midfield or in their attacking third.
Referee says play on. Daltac couldn't get it on the foot of Edmundo Robinson. That's where his look was going. But you're right, for this NASA team, it seems like they've had opportunities, but they've all come off of set pieces. And they're few and far in between. They haven't been able to create any opportunity. Just been fortunate enough to get fouled in advantageous positions.
Right, and the number of set-piece opportunities are maybe 6. So think of that as the number of chances they've had. That's not too many when you think of the overall number of chances you should be getting throughout the course of a game.
Foul, and we do have a KSA player down. I don't know if it's the contact or the cramps, but one of them has him down. And it looks like the physio is getting ready to come onto the field. Take a look. He's on the ground writhing in pain. But while we have a second, thanks to Kelsey and everybody at the Georgia Soccer Supporters Club, Eric still hasn't taken off his scarf since we got them early in the afternoon. And now that it's, cooling off a little bit, it comes in handy. So here's Eric with his scarf that Kelsey dropped off to us earlier inside our broadcast booth. I'm Brandon Joseph. He's Eric Quintana. He's a proud Georgia soccer supporter.
Scarves.
We don't lie to you.
We love scarves. Us soccer fans, we love scarves. I have a number of scarves. I think I have like over 10 now.
And what do you do with these scarves? Do you hang them on the wall like pennants?
Yeah, you hang them on the wall, and it's a point of pride, You get them sent to you from different places, FC Dallas, Houston, Dynamo, Portland Timbers. I was supposed to get one from Tormenta FC, but they seem to have gone missing today.
There's still tomorrow.
There is still tomorrow.
For you to get your Tormenta FC scarf. I'll take a free T-shirt.
I've got U.S. men's national team scarves. Listen, when you're a hotshot like I am,
I mean, judging by as many Twitter accounts I have to read for you every time we mention Twitter, I mean, one of us here is big time. The other is just a humble servant of the people just trying to bring them soccer, and that's me. You, Mr. Big Time, wearing his sunglasses inside the broadcast booth.
The sun's out today.
But what I was going to say is the Georgia Soccer Supporters Club, a family-friendly supporters club. Join them for tailgates, watch parties, contests, and giveaways. Sign up online at gasupportersclub.com. Ball out will be a throw-in. Matt Taylor throws it in for NASA. Nice slide tackle away by Lucas Joyner.
About 10 minutes left, and I have no idea who might score. I don't think there's a clear-cut winner in this game. You could say that KSA has held the possession, but that never indicates that they're the better team. NASA has had the better opportunities, but have not capitalized. If there's ever been a game that should be decided by PKs, I think it's this one.
Another KSA player down. This one looks to be cramps. I want to give a thanks to everybody here at Georgia Southern University. All of these students who are taking time away from their summer break to work at this 2016 Georgia State Cup. They do a phenomenal job. They were out there braving the heat, the wind. One camera person, she caught the effects mic as it was falling, one-handed, no look, didn't abandon the camera. That's the kind of dedication they have.
Strong stuff from the cameraman.
All this amazing stuff, all thanks to these students here at Georgia Southern University. Matt Taylor swings it over to Sterling Vaughn. Noel Akandi. Akandi up ahead to Jad Arsalan. Knocked away out of play. Possession will stay with NASA.
Not much time left in this one. Whoever gets the late goal now, I gotta imagine they will win this match. Neither team really being able to pull away from the other.
Thanks to Jared McWhorter for watching the live stream today. Near side to Nigel Blackwood. Over to Matt Taylor. KSA trying to get something moving forward.
This game is won in regulation. It's going to come down to someone making a horrible mistake. Both teams trying their best to control possession. Nothing too crazy in terms of the kind of passes they're stringing together. Not a ton of movement off the ball. And as I say that, here's a great run.
And we'll get a whistle here. Free kick opportunity for KSA. Deep in, saved by Riley Wildman. We'll get a foul. And a help up. Free kick opportunity from midfield. Foul called. And we'll get possession over to KSA. Couple more substitutions. For KSA. Time dwindling down here in regulation. We will have a corner kick here for NASA. Pulling a lot of people forward, trying to score on their best opportunity as of late. Deep corner. Bicycle kick, but contact was made, and it's an immediate yellow card. As Newell Conde will get the yellow card for a reckless bicycle kick. Looked like he almost made contact with Bailey Parrott's head. Ball saved by Michael Samnick. Still no score. Chipped out wide and out of play. Matt Taylor will take the throw in. Near side.
Well, great move to get by the defender.
Ball held in play. Strong on the cross attempt. And out of play. Throw in to KSA. Offside flag is up on this NASA opportunity. Out of play. KSA will make the throw in here. Referee moves him back. Roberto Silva. David Zuniga. Zuniga crosses it into the box. Finds a foot. Almost best opportunity yet for KSA. Will be cleared out.
Yeah, it's too bad they couldn't capitalize on that one. That would have been just kind of an exclamation point on the night. They've held possession so well. Just haven't been able to capitalize on the limited opportunities they've had.
Long opportunity. Didn't make it past the first defender. Trying to get a quick run into the box. Sniffed out and kicked away.
Foul called for the high kicking. Referee checking his watch.
NASA trying to get it in. And play shot. Kick saving a beauty. Long look attempt. Couldn't find an open seam. But Andrew Deltak tried to put it on goal, but a great save by Michael Samnick.
Still dangerous opportunity. Goodness gracious, what a great save. Staring at the face of the goal. Michael Samnick sticking his leg out. Saving it with the boot. Great save by Michael Samnick. That should be a card. I mean, they know that's not allowed. That should be a card.
And that will do it for full time. No score. We will have an overtime session coming up next in this U19 boys semifinal 1. NASA versus KSA. Overtime session coming up. This is the 2016 Georgia State Cup live from Eagle Field at Irk Russell Athletic Park in Statesboro on the campus of Georgia Southern University. Extra time getting ready to begin in this U19 boys matchup. KSA in the yellow tops with the black shorts, taking on NASA wearing the all white with the blue numbers. KSA going left to right, NASA going right to left in this first of 2 extra time sessions. If we're still tied at the end of extra time, we will go to penalty kicks. Brendan Joseph alongside my broadcast partner, Eric Quintana. Eric Quintana, thank you for not deleting me during this contest. And a real tough matchup. Both teams have had trouble really creating their own scoring opportunities, especially for NASA, but NASA with the best scoring opportunities coming off of set pieces.
Well, NASA's definitely had some moments, but throughout the course of the entire match, most of those have just come on set pieces, and so they haven't created much passage of play that leads to a goal. KSA, on the other hand, has dominated the possession all throughout the field, but just can't really create anything inside the box. They've had players up the wings with the ball. They've put in crosses, but can't get anything put together.
Throw in here for NASA.
Looks like a free kick.
It will be a free kick. One more game coming up after this. The other U19 boys semifinal. Free kick into the box. Finds the foot of Matt Taylor, but too strong. Gonna bounce. It's gonna be held in by KSA. Knocked out of play off of a foot belonging to a NASA player.
I have a strong suspicion that this match might, if it ends in extra time, it might come down to a set piece. Because no one has had a clear-cut opportunity. Well, KSA has had a few clear-cut opportunities to score, just haven't been able to connect. But those have been few and far between. Samney comes out and runs into his own player trying to gather the ball.
We will get a foul on Lucas Joyner. And a stern talking to by our head official.
Looking at this, you just kind of want to float this into the box, see if you can't get a head on it, and flick it past the keeper.
Into the box. Bouncing around, out of play. It will be a corner to KSA.
This is good for KSA because they have not had a lot of set pieces up until this moment. 2 in a row here. Maybe they can capitalize, get an early goal, and kind of coast the rest of this extra time period.
High corner. Controlled by Riley Wildman for NASA. But the flag was up for an offside. NASA unable to control the ball. Turns it back over to KSA. Best look yet for KSA. KSA trying to turn. Guzman trying to turn around. Gets the ball taken away from him. Up ahead to Oliver Hines. Hines bumps it up along. Loops back around. Jarrett Arsalan. Knocked out of play. Possession will stay with NASA. Long toss in. And a foul.
I don't know what the foul was.
Called on Chad Ekelil. Ball over to KSA here in this extra time session number 1. Threw everybody to the keeper, Waldman. Waldman throws it back out, throws it a little too strong.
Lots of fruitless passing so far in this extra time frame. I think these players are worn out.
KSA trying to flip the field, trying to go up the far side. Bring it back to midfield. Long shot, wide of everything, out of play. KSA just turning and firing now. Goal kick for Wildman.
Large crowd gathering, and I got to imagine that is for the final match of the evening. The last U19 match. And that will play the winner of this match.
Kick clear and high. Possessed by NASA. Oliver Haynes couldn't get the look that he wanted. It was deflected away by the KSA defender. Long pass attempt trying to get it on the foot of Sebastian Guzman. Guzman comes out with it. Gonna make a move. Pass it inside. Back, touchback, a little miscommunication.
Great idea trying to get on the end of that run. Just not enough power in the pass.
Samnick will come up. 2 drop kick. Sends it long and out of play. NASA throw-in. Referee says play on. As we come near side, Matt Taylor. Matt Taylor going to swing it out. Christopher Paul. Christopher Paul up to Oliver Haynes. Ball didn't go where he wanted it. Haynes fight for the ball. Comes out, possession KSA. KSA pushing up in the midfield. Nice look, one touch. Tried to get it over to Guzman, who was open, but the ball was slide tackle away. And the crisis averted for NASA. Out of play. Ball will stay with KSA.
Lots of work being done to get the ball up and down the field by both teams. There's no reward at the end of those runs. Coming up on the final moments of this first extra time frame.
Throw in. Ball out of play.
And that's the final whistle of this extra time period.
They will flip sides. We will play 10 more minutes. If we don't have a winner, we will go to PKs until we get one. So it will be an immediate switch. But right now, I'll thank our sponsors of the 2016 Georgia State Cups. Publix Supermarkets is the official supermarket of Georgia soccer. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. BSN Sports. Visit bsnsports.com today for apparel, footwear, and team uniforms. BSN is the leader of Factory Direct, supplier of sports and physical education equipment. Ortho Atlanta. Ortho Atlanta is the orthopedic and sports medicine provider of Georgia Soccer and Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side as we get ready to kick off the second part of this overtime, extra time session number 2.
Yeah, we'll see who wants it more. Who wants to go home? Who wants to play tomorrow? Because that is what's on the line right now.
Christopher Paul knocks it off of a KSA defender and out of play. Will be a throw-in to NASA. It will be a throw-in.
I'm absolutely stunned we haven't seen a goal yet.
NASA had a couple come off of a crossbar or punched away by the keeper, Michael Samnick. Riley Wildman has been tested once or twice in the second half and this extra time period, but nothing too dangerous for him, as he may have the most dangerous look yet, but it is flicked away behind the head of Walker Nance. Sebastian Guzman. Guzman trying to turn the corner.
He's no one running. Everyone's tired. No one's running with him. No one's moving off the ball. That's how you know people are tired.
Turnover in the midfield. Andrew Deltak. Deltak up ahead to the unnumbered one. Cut back. Taken down. No whistle.
Yeah, that's too soft. He fell on his own.
It's into deep. Caught out of the air by Wildman. Offside flag is up. And we will have a free kick here for KSA. Substitution here for KSA. KSA having trouble turning the corner and getting it going. But they do earn a throw in here as the ball is deflected off of Jad Arsalan. Matt Taylor battling. Long kick attempt. Off the back of Sebastian Guzman. His teammate drilled him in between the 7s on the back of his jersey. But it will deflect off of a Nassau player, and we will get a throw-in. Wallman throws it up ahead to Arsalan. Arsalan's kick a little too strong. Goes out of play. Samnick from the goal kick. Samnick catches on the bounce. Immediately rolls it out. Trying to get something going for KSA. Time's dwindling down in the second half of extra time.
About halfway through this extra time period. 5 minutes left for one of these teams to get a goal. And at this point, you score, you win. Based on how these two teams have played throughout the game, you score at this point, you're pretty much on to, you're pretty much playing tomorrow.
Near side, Walker Nance. He flips back over to Lucas Joyner. Turn ball poked away. Walker Nance throws it in deep throw. Nobody home. They wanted a handball. It looked like it was played off of the shoulder, but it will go out of play and back to NASA anyway.
I think what's interesting is that neither team has really changed their style of play. They're both content continuing to play the way they've been playing. They're just looking to score a goal.
Walker Nance gets it over to Jad Ekelil. Trying to turn. Ball taken away and sent down. Three on one, but KSA looking to try to make something happen. Guzman punches up, off the head, rolling, and in, goal, late goal for KSA. That could be golden for them.
And that is pretty much going to seal it, I would say, at this point. And I mentioned before that whoever scores a goal, it's going to be off of some kind of defensive miscue, some kind of horrible mistake. And it looks like there was miscommunication between the center back and the goalkeeper. They couldn't decide who was going to take that ball. In comes KSA to react to what was going on. Heads it past the keeper.
KSA up 1-0.
About 3 minutes left in this overtime frame. And unless something crazy happens, some kind of miracle from Nassau, Nassau with a throw on the right sideline, trying to get a cross in. You'll earn the free kick. Looks like KSA is going to sub in now. Maybe buy some more time off this clock.
Not a lot of time left on the clock to have to buy off. The KSA advantage is 1-0.
At this point, this has got to be a long throw. Or, I guess, what they're doing now.
Concord Fire UFA will be our final contest coming up right after this one. Won't be too much time in between these games because both these teams were looking off to the side. They're ready to go. Deltac crosses it in, punched away by...
Great job by Samnick getting that out of the area, clearing that ball out of danger.
Another one will short hop and be caught by Samnick. Samnick's going to take his sweet time. Clearing it out. Head along onside was Nigel Blackwood, but unable to get to it. Ball will stay with NASA.
Everything's going to be a long bomb forward at this point. See if you can't connect with the head in the final moments here in the second extra time frame.
Lucas Joyner coming up through the midfield, passes it out wide, trying to get something moving forward. They'll send it in the box. But it'll be flung away and out of play, trying to get to the corner.
This might be that final chance for NASA. Try to equalize, send this game into penalty kicks. Here comes the goalie.
Riley Wildman out of the net coming up. This is all or nothing. Late corner, the keeper off ahead and plays out wide.
Still a chance. Whistle hasn't blown yet.
Plunked off of Ekalil. Bumped around, will get a foul. The keeper will stay up. The keeper was debating how far back he should go and how fast he could get there. Riley Wildman stays up. He's back post trying to get a run forward.
This would be an epic way to send it into PKs.
Free kick. On the ground, bounces. Cleared out wide by KSA. And that will do it. 1-0 will be your final. KSA knocks off NASA in extra time. That late goal, that amazing goal late in the extra time period is the one that will advance KSA to the U19 boys final tomorrow. Who will they play? We will find out next as we have the second boys semifinal in U19 Concord Fire versus UFA. We'll bring you that one coming up live here from the Irk Russell Athletic Park, Eagle Field at Georgia Southern University as part of the 2016 Georgia State Cup. 5 games down, 1 left.